Hi there everyone, I'm Pyburn of the Pulse Network here having a conversation really leading up to the 2012 NAB show and talking about the great content shift. That's what this year's show is really all about, and that's what the NAB show is always dedicated to. So right now we're talking about the great content shift with Richard Bullwinkle. He's the Chief Evangelist over at Rovi Corp. And Richard, let's talk about the viewer experience, because that's one thing that's really changed the way a lot of these companies, yourselves included, have really thought about it. You know, the delivery, the expectations. Really, how has the shift in industry expectations really changed the viewer experience, though, at the end of the day?
You know, it's a remarkable thing, Tyler. The content is so good now and so compelling that you, as a consumer, kind of you have this tight connection to it. You want to have that content wherever you are. So if you happen to be out of your home when your favorite show airs, you want to make sure your DVR is recording it. It doesn't matter where you are. You want to make sure that content's in front of you. So people are becoming very aware that their content is something that they have a connection with, and they expect to be able to get that content on a great variety of devices, tablets, phones, big screen TVs, of course, and wherever they are, whether that's moving in the backseat of your car, or you're at a friend's house watching a premiere viewing or a sports game. Gosh, boy, do people love to get together for sports. Sports is such a key piece of content, and people really like to get together and watch it. And then, of course, while you're traveling. So it's remarkable how people have taken ownership of their content. Their content is now part of their lives, and they want to watch it wherever they are. We have this new intimacy that we use, devices and interaction with our programs with the devices in our hand, and it's really interesting to see how that's going to shake out. Of course, we want to create apps that allow us to engage deeper, so you can talk about Alcatraz last night in an Alcatraz app. But that's really for some fanatics. That's people who really love the show and love to talk about it. What we find is that most people still want to come home, lean back, watch television. I always say, you've got a remote in one hand and a beer in the other. If you have to set either one down, we failed. Now, more and more people do want to pick up a tablet or phone and interact, and so we're now trying to figure out what the exact interactions that people like to do and which ones are kind of annoying to them. There's going to be some really interesting opportunities. We might find that if you interact more with advertising, we can get fewer ads. So if you're willing to pick up the remote and answer a question about the ad on the screen or whatever, then maybe you have less ads and you can get more engulfed in the entertainment. We're playing with ideas like that, but it's still really early stages to find out how social interaction, how personal interaction with your friends is really going to affect television moving forward.
I love it. We could do this all day. Definitely could. He is Richard Bullwinkle of Rovi Corp. I'm Pyburn of the Pulse. And I want to thank you guys so much for being part of this conversation leading up to the 2012 NAB show.